Alafia. I'm Philip John Nymark, the founder of the Icofa Foundation International. I'd like to welcome you to the first Icofa reading for the year 2014. The year 2014, of course, follows within a day or two our posting the reading for the entire year and the abos necessary for making it work for you. We've discovered after almost 40 years of doing this, and loving it, and working with it, and exploring it, that the creation of our sacred gardens, once considered kind of a separate entity from other things, actually integrates perfectly into everything we have to do. Because what it does, by the way, is it takes your individual abo. Let's say you have to get something for your ancestors, or give something to your ancestors, or to a shun, or to whoever. And you find that out in the reading, and you call us, and you would like us to create the object for you. And normally that would be, the end of it. We would create it, we would imbue it with, the right shape. We would send it back to you with instructions, give it to you with instructions, and then it would work pretty darn well. And then we got farther along in our sacred Orisha gardens, and we realized that there was a kind of a feedback mechanism that was available for people doing their abos. That feedback mechanism allowed for two things to take place. One, it allowed for the same initial creation of object and delivery of object, etc. But two, it allowed for a similar object, a kind of a concurrent option, to place in the Orisha garden of whoever was appropriate the same abo. The ashe of thousands of people who have come to our gardens, and of our own ashe, of Iyavasa's ashe, is imbued in those gardens. And now it can work for your plans. There's one further thing. There's a kind of a connective point that we give you, which is, we call it a dak, but whatever. When you want to worship, when you want to ask for, when you want to do whatever it is you have to do with that Orisha at that point in time, you place your object in that dak, and that connects you to the energy at the gardens. By the way, anybody wanting to can come down. Ross will be happy to show them how it works, or to give them the particular object, and then take them around to the Orisha gardens. It's just incredible to me, the creation of Amli, which is a 40-foot in-earth, out-of-earth character. The La piece, the labyrinth walk, the new ancestral gardens, and on and on and on. They have such power that actually Professor Robin Pointer of the University of Florida called us the second best thing, along with the late Susan Wenger, who was Vasa's mentor in all of this, the development of the gardens in Oshogbo, Nigeria, and called us the only spiritual garden of its type in the Western Hemisphere. We're featured, by the way, in this book, 500 Years of Africa in Florida, and if you get a chance, pick it up. It's a very expensive book. It's an academic book put out by two professors, at the University of Florida. But it will give you some sense about how this has all come to be and how we intend to function in this heightened manner from this point on. And sorry it took so long, but I guess once in a while it's okay to do. The Icofa reading for the month is Ogbi Ogunda. It's telling us that great opportunities are going to exist, new beginnings, new things coming, streaming down towards us. And on the temporal everyday side, and our task in this is to choose the right things. So for so many years we've been, choosing the wrong things. We've been choosing things which are not in our best interest, which are not, in long-term value, that is short-term gratification or necessities. And those are the wrong choices. One short-term thing leads to another, and on, and pretty soon your, children are grown and everything is gone, and you can't go back and repair the damage you've done. The second Odu, it's Ogunda, is a matter of using your everyday evil work in a manner that there's no distraction, and you do not let your friends or anybody else